those of you that are going, wow, you fought in the Vietnam War. I'm not that old. All right, I want to be quick. There's something that I want to do today, and I need all of you to just stand there. I'll tell you what that is in a little bit. I appreciate yesterday those of you that came because it was a different schedule. I appreciate the fact that you're out here running. I appreciate the fact that some of you ran really hard yesterday. That was awesome. Awesome. I did the workout with mostly Group 3 guys. Super proud. Took a picture afterwards. We were all full of mud. We were all full of mud because we were running. Some of you got full of mud because you went puddle diving. Now, I'm going to ask that you don't puddle dive anymore. And the reason is this. 2 reasons. One is, how many of you saw Albers after his puddle dive? Yeah. I wish we would have taken a picture of it, but then Mrs. Kern said, yeah, but you really don't want to have a picture of that up on your site. So he puddle dived, he went, and then there's rocks and all other kinds of stuff in there, and he's lucky it was just his knee. And he got a little cut on his knee right here, and then it just was like, all this blood dripping down. I wish he would just took his picture, he was just standing there like this. Cross country's not for the faint of heart, or something like that. No, puddle can't follow either. Now, what could have happened is this. The same rock that rubbed some skin off of right here, as he does his dive, could have went, nipple, gone. Yeah, I know. Some of you are laughing, but others of you are going, ah. So, I don't want someone to say, look at me now. 1-0. Over. Where is he? Is he even here? He's not even here. All right, here we go. Shorthand for Albers. I know, but he's not here. So no, here. Now, here we go. Real quick. When you see somebody coming out here like that, do the best you can to warn each other. Someone's going to want to use the sidewalk. Get out of the way. Now, I'm going to give you homework. Yes. Yes. Give you homework. Now, that's exactly the reaction I was hoping for. I've been having a difficult time sleeping lately. You didn't know this. Now, who knows what tryptophan is? No. What's tryptophan? Hey, here we go. Here's a smart guy. Drew Douglas. What is tryptophan? A chemical that makes you sleepy. For those of you who haven't had turkey, okay, give him a hand. Way to go, Joe. It's a chemical that makes you sleepy. Supposedly, it's in turkey, which is why people on that Thanksgiving day, and they just ingest, they get a lot of tryptophan. And so they're all comatose trying to watch a football game later on in the day. Student complaining is like tryptophan for teachers. You thought that you were irritating the teacher. You're not. You're going to actually help them sleep better at night. So thank you for your complaining, because I've had a hard time sleeping. As soon as I said you have homework, going, and that's like, and I just breathed in a bunch of tryptophan. I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. Here's your homework. You got to say 3 things when you wake up tomorrow. Solon, you don't know those 3 things already, do you? All right, Solon is my guy. Solon, you got to come over here. Can you get up on here? All right, climb up. Don't push him. See, only a brother would do that. All right, you got to be quiet. He's not a teacher. He's not used to saying things really loud so everyone can hear him. So he's probably going to go. So Solon, nice and loud. Prove me wrong.
I feel happy, healthy, and I feel terrific.
All right, so I'm just going to switch one thing right there. I'm happy, I'm healthy, and I feel terrific. That's your homework for tomorrow. When you wake up, that's the first thing you got to say. If you forget,
I am great.
you got to say it shortly thereafter. Real quick. You always wake up cold. All right. One more question for somebody who sat in a class that I taught once upon a time, or you've been here in the past. What percent of your thoughts about yourself every day are negative? Joey Eveley. Wrong. Remember, I can't call another person to give me the wrong number. What is it? What is it called? Who knows? Frank, do you know? 6. You're close enough. 66%. 2/3 of your thoughts about yourself each and every day are negative. I can't do this. I can't run as far. I can't, I won't, I never do. I'm not as tall as somebody else, I'm not as fast. Right? I'm too heavy. I don't look as pretty. I don't. We gotta change that. We also gotta change all the people talking. This is a serious business right now. 66% of the thoughts that the average person has about themselves, negative. How do I change that? I got to do something to change that. Maybe I can start first thing in the morning. Happy, healthy, and I feel terrific. Even if it's a lie. Because if you start to tell yourself that, then all of a sudden you start to believe it. Then you act it out. I'm out here and I'm running. I may not run as fast as Kyle Maddox. I may not run as fast as Lauren Wardner. Might not run that fast. But I'm out here and I'm running. And I'm moving around. There are people who would give just about anything to do what I'm doing right now. So why am I complaining? 66% of your thoughts about yourself each and every day are negative. Now, when you stand on a starting line of just about any race, that number starts to climb. Not to 66, but to almost 100. I can't run with that person. I can't do this. I don't know if I've done enough training. All negative, negative, negative. When you're in the middle of that race, I can't do it. You got to work on telling yourself that you can. Doesn't mean you're going to win. Doesn't mean you're going to set a world record. Correct. But if you tell yourself you can't, just as was quoted by Mr. Virgin, think you can or can't, probably right. You won't. You won't. I want you to be the best that you can be. So you got to start coming up with, I'm happy, healthy, and I feel terrific. And those moments when you don't want to keep going. As you do that, you're going to find out that I got a big reservoir of strength inside me that I didn't know I had. As I'm running yesterday with these guys in group 3, Liam Fisher, where are you? Liam Fisher's like, a second set? Where's Herrera? Standing right next to him. Perfect. Right? Oh, I'm really worried about this 5 minutes. You made it. You survived. You got through 2 sets. Kudos to you in that group 3. And there was group 4 or 5 guys that were in there too. Super proud. Super proud. When you wake up tomorrow, what are you going to say? You're going to find that that's fuel to get you through your day. That's fuel. Now, here's what I need you to do. Stand still, near each other, and talk to each other. You cannot move from this spot. Sean, where are you? What's going to happen is Sean Goals is going to take my picture out in this group right here. And I'm going to throw it up on my website. So how he's going to do it is, it's going to be like a Where's Waldo, only it's going to be Where's Kern. So, have you got a shot of me standing here yet? No. What are you waiting for? These people want to run. Hurry up. Next, I'm going to stand over there next to Juicy. And he's going to take the picture. And then I'm going to stand over there by Lord Warner, because I already talked about it once. And then I'm going to come over here by Defiance. Yes! And then I'm going to